every year. You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to recharge your MTN, 9 Mobile, or Airtel line, you can get some of your money back in your pocket. Top up and get reward. That's the name. You don't have to believe me. Just go now to www.topupandgetreward.com to find out more about what I'm talking about. You will thank me. I've given myself brain. You better do the same. Top up and get reward. Hello guys, my name is Femi Branch, as you all know. Guess what? Do you know that the Nigerian telecoms industry generates as much as 2.4 trillion naira every year? You heard me right. 2.4 trillion. And do you know where that money is coming from? Your pocket. Yes, that money is coming from your pocket. Every time you pick up your phone to either recharge with credit or with data, that money, you are feeding them. But guess what? I have good news for you. Now, every time you recharge your phone with credit or data, you can have some of that money come back into your pocket instantly. Yeah, so it is called top up and get reward. That's right. Anytime you pick up your phone to
Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me, please type 1 in the chat box. If you can hear me, type 111 in the chat box. All right. Ejike can hear me. Nkechi can hear me. Thank you for confirming. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope we're all having a pleasant Sunday evening. If this is your first time of coming here, please type 1 in the chat box. Okay, type 2, sorry. because I've already used one. Type 2 if this is your first time on this call on the business show. Please type 2 if you are coming for the very first time. Type 2, type 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You can as well go home with a car, so don't forget to type 2 and wait until the meeting is over. Yes, it's another business show today, and I'm gonna dive straight into the program. We want to look at businesses, credible businesses, profitable businesses we can do even during this time, during these austere times in Nigeria. We do not want to be stopped because we are unstoppable. And so we are looking at what else can we do. But I want to quickly take you somewhere. I'm going to share my screen and we look quickly at one account. We look at an account in Top Up and Get Reward. I want us to quickly see something there. All right. So that when we go back to it, we'll be able to understand exactly what we are talking about. So this is Top Up and Get Reward. All right, so I'm going to log in right away and you will see something. I will move money from one wallet to another, and then we'll come back to it after this meeting. All right, so I'm going to go to my account, commission. You will see what kind of commission is in this account while we are starting this meeting. You can see that is 1,111.71 kobo, and I'm going to move it away. I'm going to withdraw it to my account, my wallet. Okay. In this account, for those coming newly, it might look very strange to you, but you will get to understand it in a bit. I'm going to move 1,111 from there, and then we will probably have zero. You can see we have 71 kobo left in that account. Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to it. Let's go back to what we need to do today. And later we'll come back to this. All right. All right, so the topic for today is navigating. I'm going to make, if please put up your hand virtually if you know that your service is good tonight. If you have a very strong service, please put up your hand virtually so that I can make you a co-host. Today is Love Oladele's birthday, my dear co-host. So she's not going to be able to be here. And then we have a physical event at Abuja, so she's coordinating that. We have the physical business show. All right, AGK. Okay, I'm going to make you the co-host. Yes, please admit people as we go on. Is that okay, AGK? AGK, you raise your hand. I've already made you a co-host. So what you need to do is to help me admit people as I go on. So you can lower your hands now, except if you have any other thing to say, so you can just tell us in the chat box. AGK, if you can hear me, help me to admit people if you can, while I go on with the presentation. You said your service provider is from Top Up and Get Reward. So, okay. AGK, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not asking whether I'm coming out fine or not. I said admit people as the co-hosts. Can you do that? Can you let me know that you can do that, please? Bucci, I'm going to also make you a co-host. So you guys admit people as they come in. All right. Okay, thank you, AGK. Now let's dive in straight into the training for today. The topic is navigating the current economic landscape by running profitable businesses. Profitable businesses. Please double underline profitable, because that's what we want to do. We don't just want to run just any business, but profitable one. So we want to run profitable businesses, and that is exactly what we're here to talk about. All right. So we first need to, as is very usual with me, I always like to look at the challenges. What are the things we are even trying to work against? Because these are the things working against us. So we want to quickly look at the unique economic challenges in Nigeria. We all know that we are too dependent on oil. We have infrastructure deficits. We have vast unemployment. We have inflation. We have corruption everywhere. We have security problems. We have bad educational system. And then we Nigerians also, we are very lukewarm to opportunities. We don't catch opportunities as they're landing. We like to look left, right, and center. We like to overthink opportunities. So we need to, and then you see, we need to understand and address these challenges before we will now know exactly what we can do about them. Now, what are the key factors? The very key factors affecting the current economic landscape. The oil prices, very cruel government policies to businesses. Like I said, we have infrastructural deficiency, diversification efforts, even of the government, is not yielding us any profits. The exchange rates are just very lousy. We also have the global economic trend, affecting us. And we have security situation. We have security situation, insensitivity of the populace to opportunities. I'm repeating that so that we can understand it and we can go home with that. When opportunities knock, we have to seize them just like that. It abounds all. There are so many opportunities in Nigeria, but we are not really, really sensitive to them. And then we need to understand these factors and their interplay, as it is essential for us to comprehend and to adapt. Okay, so We've talked about oil prices. We've talked about infrastructural deficiency. Now we want to quickly look at opportunity again. Don't let us look at every opportunity we see as a scam, because it's not always like that. Don't get me wrongly. I'm not saying that you should just dabble into any and anything, but just look at them, weigh them, and then look at how credible they are and seize the moment. Don't overthink good opportunities. And we have so many potentials in Nigeria. Potential opportunities in Nigeria include youth, demography, the technology and innovation. You see, agricultural sector is so good, and financial services, renewable energy, manufacturing. These are all opportunities. They are potential opportunities for us. And then leveraging on our population. We have so many people in Nigeria. The population is vast, okay? And God has not made a mistake by creating us, to be so many as we are. So we need to leverage on this also. And then we have online business opportunities that we can leverage on. We have to recognize and tap into these opportunities so that these can contribute to sustainable economic development of Nigeria. Now, collaboration for sustainable navigation of these times. We need to collaborate. We need to collaborate. You cannot but collaborate, because you can't be an island to yourself. And these days, there isn't even money. I don't want to say there isn't much money. So instead of you to start from the scratch, you can look for somebody who has done something up to an extent and is looking for your kind of person and collaborate with this kind of businesses. Networking platforms, you need to have networking platforms in the church, in your business industries, everywhere, in your mosque, everywhere, in your social clubs. You need to network. Don't just go to social clubs and drink beer, eat chicken and leave the place. Try and look for collaboration. Then you can do PPP, that is public-private partnerships. You can do knowledge sharing, just as we do every Sunday with you. You too, you can start your own. You can invite us. We'll be there. Industry associations, I do knowledge sharings on Wednesdays as well, and on Sundays on Zoom. Okay? Industry associations, innovation hubs, research and development, online businesses and affiliation. Okay, you can start your business and look for affiliates to help you in selling these things. It's also possible. Okay, I'm an affiliate for some people, and I'm trying to affiliate my businesses in Copsol Group so that people can also help us to sell them as affiliates. And then you network with others. By fostering an environment that encourages open communications, we can all contribute to collaborative and sustainable approach to navigating Nigeria's economic challenges. There's no doubt about it. We have challenges, but we all know that challenges are stepping stones to success. Anyway, now, what is connecting economy? Does it have a place in the navigation of this economic landscape? Oh, yes, it does. Okay, when we are talking about networking, network marketing, you see, is actually connecting economy we are talking about. Because when network marketing is so well conducted, if it's conducted ethically, okay, with good moral judgments and responsibly, it can play a role in navigating this current economic landscape in several ways. Because when you do connecting economy or network marketing, there is entrepreneurship opportunities. People have more opportunities. And then there's job creation, there's skill development. You develop a lot of skill. Network marketing is not a walk in the park. It's something you really need good skills to be able to be professional in. So you also need to develop your skill. And so it encourages skill development, and it also expands your markets. There's market expansion, there's product innovation. Companies will innovate more, if you are in the connecting economy. Now, we have some very innovative industries right now. Some of them have been there before. We didn't take notice of them. But right now, we can all see that they are so innovative. For instance, the financial institutions. The money we are spending is going digital. Everybody is using the plastic money, or if after using the plastic money. But right now, we are going to digital currency. That is the crypto. So the financial institution is also going innovative. And then healthcare industries. You have a lot of supplements now that you need to get by being affiliated to some companies. And they are good. They are working. They are being produced, and they are being produced well. So the healthcare industry is also going very innovative. People, the healthcare people, the doctors, the producers of healthcare products, they are not staying in one place to say, come and buy here by force. No, they are all going online. Everybody is doing everything as innovative as possible for them to get into good markets. Real estate industry. You have real estate now online. You can stay in Nigeria and see the house you want to buy in Europe. Everybody is going innovative. Then cleaning and hygiene industry. Very innovative, very low-hanging business to do. We are going to be talking about these last two, the cleaning and hygiene industry and telecoms industry. We want to look at some businesses you can easily do in these industries, in these two industries tonight. I'll be talking to you on the last two industries. I said that in passing just now, the cleaning and hygiene industry and the telecoms industry. Okay, so let's share briefly on starting and running profitable businesses in the Nigeria economy so that we can have something substantial, so that we can be able to sustain ourselves. No matter how bad the economy is, we are not going to run away from this country. The country belongs to us. We only need to start innovating. We start looking at what else can we do, to make life easier for us and the coming generation. Okay, so when you want to start any business at all, what should be your goals? You start eyeing the end right from the beginning. Essentially, this is what your goal setting is all about. Either you are putting down the goals in writing, or you are just putting the goals in your head. Most times, I actually write my goals in my head. Okay? Although people will say, write it down, write it down, write it down. It's not all my goals that I really write down. And I know that there are some people who don't write their goals down and they still accomplish these goals. All you need to do when you are trying to set your goals is that it's good for you to write them down so that you don't forget, though. But if you cannot, or if you do not like doing that, or if there are so many and you want to just keep them in your head, that's all right as well. So you start eyeing the end from the beginning. Essentially, that's what goal setting is all about. You know exactly that you want to make 1 million in 10 weeks. Set that goal because it is achievable if you work towards it. Okay, don't set the goals and go to sleep. No, it doesn't work out that way. Knowing how to become a millionaire should be the ultimate goal for any business owner, because you want to be profitable. It's a dream that requires hard work. There's no doubt about it. You have to be resilient. You have to have a very solid plan. Most people believe that success requires minimal efforts, but that's not true. Okay? The truth is that it takes more than your determination. You cannot just say, oh, I'm determined to be successful, and then you go to sleep. No, that will amount to demonic sleep. Okay? So what you need to do is to just keep the dream big. You can dream big, it doesn't matter, but be resilient, put your effort into it. To become successful running profitable businesses, you need a strategy that aligns with your goals, a plan that is optimized for success, not any year plan like that. And you must be willing to learn from past mistakes. You must be willing to learn from past mistakes, and you must also be willing to learn from others who are ahead of you. You must be able to network with people. Don't ever shy away from big dreams. If that is what you want, dream very big. Dream very big. Remember, Joseph was only 17, when he started dreaming about being a leader. At the age of 17, that was his dream. And God allowed him, God helped him to accomplish it. You have to also be focused. The road to becoming successful is filled with celebrations and challenges. More often than not, you will feel like throwing in the towel. I felt like throwing in several times. But just like David, I always encourage myself in the word of the Lord, and I pick up myself again and I go ahead. Every successful individual has faced hardship and setbacks on the journey to becoming a success. Okay? So what separates those who become billionaires, or trillionaires from those who don't is their ability to keep pushing forward despite failure and uncertainties. Just as we are right now, a lot of uncertainties abound in the country, but we keep pushing. That's why we are here this evening. We'll keep pushing. The journey is tough, but we have to remember that challenges are just opportunities for our growth if we do not slack. Believe in your abilities because they are there. Stay focused on your goals and don't be afraid to change things. Don't be afraid to move things over. If they are not working out, change. That's actually the most constant thing in the whole world, change. Before long, you will find yourself on the path to success, one step closer to achieving your goals, your dreams of becoming either a millionaire or a billionaire or even a trillionaire. What do you need to run very profitable businesses? You have to start with a clear goal. We've said that so that we are not wasting too much time. Let's just look at other things you need to look at. You have to manage your resources wisely. Every resource you have, you must manage wisely. This includes your money. Don't spend anyhow. Don't buy things you do not need. Only buy useful things, okay? Make sure that you are doing your budgeting and forecasting very well. Surround yourself with successful people. If you have 5 successful people around you, most likely you are going to be the 6th one of the successful people, okay? So make sure that you surround yourself with successful people so that you too can be successful. Don't go around with people that pull you down. And develop a millionaire mindset. A millionaire mindset is not just about making money, but also about living a fulfilling life and making a positive impact on your world. This world that you have come to, make sure that you are making a very positive impact so that people can remember you for who you are and what you have done. You need to develop a millionaire mindset. You have to adopt the right attitude towards money, success, and failure. Don't look down on anybody. Make sure that you are very respectful. Make sure that you are very resourceful. How can I become a success from nothing or next to nothing? You have to build profitable businesses, and that's why we're here tonight. A critical step to becoming a success is to build profitable business because you need the money. You need the money. You need money. At least you need money to eat, even if you don't need money for any other thing. You need the money to eat. You need money to rent an apartment for you to stay or to build one for yourself. Okay? So we've come here to look at at least we'll look at two businesses that we can run successfully and profitably. You see, if you want to run businesses that will thrive, The business must have adaptability, innovation, strong leadership, customer focus. The business has to be customer focused, very efficient operations, resilience must be there, social responsibility. Don't do your business without caring about people around where you are doing your business. Okay? Make sure that you are present digitally. Make sure that you are present digitally. Be sure that they notice you online for your business, not for gossip, not for gossip. Okay? Manage your talents properly. The people working with you, they are the talents with you. Manage them properly. Manage your finances well. Make sure that you follow through your market demand and promote your business. Get customer feedback all the time. Make sure that you are compliant. And part of being compliant is registering your businesses. If your businesses are not registered, please register them. And make sure that the business you want to go into has value, frequency, and volume. These are key metrics for businesses that will thrive. It must be valuable. It must be a business that people require frequently and in high volume. In high volume. Okay? Not just any business. Now, some businesses actually have all of this already. All these metrics that we are looking at, they have them already. All they are looking for are people to connect with them. All right? So they're looking for people to connect with them. This is where connectivity comes in. This is where collaboration comes in. And so business connectivity is the new normal, especially if you want to learn, if you want to get things done fast. You have to be able to connect with people. You have to be able to connect with existing businesses in the industry that you know has volume, has frequency, and is valuable, not just any industry anyhow. Make sure that you are into great businesses, businesses that has volume that people require. Let's first talk about cleaning and hygiene industry, for instance. Okay, so you see, in cleaning and hygiene industry, the demand is very high. This is like a business you can start with 0 naira. It's so lucrative and yet very low hanging in the operational and financial outlooks. Because, you know, depending on the kind of cleaning you want to do, you can walk into anybody's home and clean up the place for that person and get paid. You are going to use their own tools and equipment there. So you are walking in without money and you are coming out with money. Okay? So the cleaning and hygiene industry is very lucrative, very low hanging, and you can easily take to this. If you want to know more, chat me up. If you are looking for a business to start with 0 naira, then look at a cleaning business. Because you can, and the only thing you need, if you really want to go professional, is training. And I tell you, even without being trained, you can still clean people's homes. But it's when you want to go professional that, and you see, cleaning business, cleaners are in high demand and they are everywhere. For instance, if I ask you tonight, it's not the president that cleans his room or his bathroom, and I'm sure it's not the wife. There are cleaners, as we talk, in Asoro. You have cleaners in White House. You have cleaners everywhere. We cannot say that of other professions. I mean, it's only when you are sick that you call in a doctor. It's only when you need a lawyer, you have a legal case, you call them. They don't enter your bedroom. But cleaners are everywhere. So you can imagine that they are in high demand. In fact, Nigerian cleaners are in high demand all over the world. I don't know why, but there was a time they were actually advertising for Nigeria cleaner. And this is our assurance Apart from branding, apart from entrepreneurial development, apart from my online businesses, I am a very proud cleaner. So this is our assurance. You see, if it can ever get dirty, and it's always do, it gets dirty, chances are someone will be willing to pay you to clean it. Either the road, the homes, hotels, churches, wherever. Once it can get dirty, chances are that the banks are looking for cleaners, the production factories are looking for cleaners, churches are looking for cleaners, governments are looking for cleaners. So there is volume, there is value, and there is frequency in the cleaning business. You can look at that. All right. Now let's go to telecommunication. This is another great one. And we are going to spend a bit of time on this because there is a whole lot of money in the telecom industry. A whole lot of money in the telecom industry. Right. Under the telecommunication industry, you can have connectivity and communication because that's what telecommunication is all about. And this can conveniently and significantly contribute to navigating the current economic landscape in Nigeria. You have connectivity and communication. Robust telecom infrastructure improves communications. These are what people like Adenuga, MTN, and all of them, Glo, these are all the things they have. They have the communication infrastructure. All right, and it can contribute to economic growth because a well-developed telecom sector stimulates economic activity. You are in your different homes, I'm in my home, and we are connected. This is because there is telecommunication. All right, and financial inclusion in innovation and technology. I'm sure we are looking at, okay, so how do I come in? How can I look into telecommunication and make money? We are getting there. See, that money you are looking for is in the business you are avoiding. Most of us are avoiding the telecom business because we think that, oh, it's too big. How will I compete with those people, those big people, MCN and all of them? But now, we said that there are some metrics you look at when you want to start a business. Some businesses have all these metrics in place and they are in the telecom industry. All they are looking for are people to come and connect with them, to collaborate with them and form partnership. And this is where you can come in. All right. This is just a place you can come in, and it's very easy to do that because they have everything in place already. They have everything in place. All they are looking for is collaboration. Now, telecom industry creates job, education and information access. You have that. Smart cities and Internet of Things, very, very foundational in the development of the economy. Now you have virtual top-up. This is about the lowest angle of what you have in the telecom industry. And there is a great opportunity right now in a company I'll be talking to you about. VTU means virtual top-up and is a secure online package by telecommunications company to enable you dispense data, airtime, just like the banks are doing. When you see the banks or any other person or any other establishment dispensing data, dispensing airtime, dispensing, being able for you to be able to pay your NEPA and DSTV and co on them, is because they have what we call VTU. VTU is virtual top-up, a very secure online package by telecommunication companies to enable us to dispense data airtime, just like the banks, and make money just as the banks do. In summary, the telecom industry serves as a critical enabler, okay, for economic development, innovation, and improved connectivity, playing a very vital role in navigating the challenges and opportunities of our time in Nigeria. Now, telecommunication is the new oil well. There's no doubt about that because that's what everybody is into now. You cannot but buy data. It is because we all have data that we are on this call. And all these prices are just jumping. They are going up. Especially if you are a salary earner, you will understand what I'm saying. The salary is not just enough for anything any longer. So we will need to do some other things. And businesses in the telecom industry is what you can do as an aside. Okay? The cleaning business, you have to do it hands-on. If that is what you want, that's also fine. We are doing it, and we are doing telecoms, and we are doing branding, and we are doing all of this together, and God is helping us. But it's easier here, okay, in the telecom industry, because it's something you just use your phone for. Look at Nairametrics says telecommunication is the silver lining in a recovering economy. We are praying that our economy will recover. But you see, when we were looking at the metrics the other time, we said, whatever business we want to do, we must make sure that it has volume, it has value, and it has frequency. And look at the analysis in the telecoms industry. 250 million active SIM cards are what we have in circulation. And this is not far-fetched. We all know that most Nigerians have more than one SIM card. Okay? Some of us have 6. Some of us have VPNs, and they have different SIM cards in the businesses. Even personally, some people have 4. Okay, so we have 250 million active SIM cards. They are not dormant. They are very active SIM cards. That means these SIM cards, have to be fed with data, with airtime. So there will always be jobs in the telecoms industry, because we cannot but charge our phones. 3 million Nigerians will charge their phones per hour. So says the NCC. You can imagine the burukowo that is in this thing. 14 billion naira per day is what we spend on recharge in this country. 14 billion per day. 446 billion naira per month on recharge. The volume is high. And then 21.4 trillion. That was what Femi Branch was telling us in his video just before we started this call. Trillion, 21.4 trillion naira, okay, per year on recharge. All right, so you know that if you join the telecom industry, you are in for a good time. All right, so now the Business Times also says telecom overtakes oil sector's contribution to GDP. That's the FBN request. That's what FBN Business Times brought it up for us. And this was as far back as 2020. That's why we said the telecom industry is the new oil well. It has overtaken oil in contribution to GDP. All right. See how much money we spend. 242 billion every month is what we spend. And these phone users, they are not from the galaxy, so they are you and I. So data has definitely become the fastest growing commodity all over the world. So data consumption has very high frequency. Both the recharge and the airtime recharge and data recharge has very high frequency, and the volume is high. And of course, the value is also very, very clear. Because without telecoms, without data, most of us won't be able to run our businesses well. So the telecom business, especially the VTU, ticks all the boxes. We now have data filling station, dispensing MTN, Airtel, 9Mobile, Glo, and that is what we have in our VTU. Our smartphone has already become an addiction. Everybody is on the phone. Even when you are at home, you are in the sitting room, father is on the phone, mother is on the phone, children are on their devices. Everybody using data. In Q1 of 2020, Okay. We were told that MTN Nigeria made 51 billion as profits. Okay. And gained 4.2 million new subscribers. That was in quarter 1 of 2020. By quarter 1 of 2023, it has pushed to 568 billion from 51 billion. And I mean, what normally plays in my head is, how do I make my own from all these billions flying up and down, really? You see, the banks are making their own. That's why you keep getting this kind of text messages. Their customer buy airtime and data, pay for subscriptions and all of that, because they are making money. For crying out loud, the service providers give them 5% of all these billions that we are talking about. And that is what you can also make if you play in the industry, because telecom is now the most valuable business in this country. We need to play in it. You see, what if I too can earn like 0.001 of the 562 billion naira? Oh, I will be very, very happy. And that's why I have joined the TGR and I have joined the telecom industries, and we are pushing on. You see, this company, the Top Up and Get Reward, is a company that has already ticked all the indices that you need to have as a company. They are well registered, okay? They have their customer service in place. They have everything you might be looking for in a business in place. All they are looking for, just as the banks are calling you, is for you to come and join them so that you can be on their platform and they can increase their database. And in increasing their database, you are not just there for the sake of being there. You are going to have many incentives, because they also know that for them to take people off their competitors, then they have to do a lot more than their competitors. And look at it, since we have been buying from the banks, have they ever given us anything back? No. No, not at all. The TGR, the Top Up and Get Reward, is a dedicated company through which the hidden financial treasures of telecoms gets to people. It gets to ordinary people. They are making ordinary people like you and I to be millionaires, to be billionaires. All right. So they are making us to be billionaires and millionaires. Right. So their premier products are actually recharge cards of all networks. And you can also pay your bills, you know, your NEPA bills, your DSTV and other internet bills on the platform. And you can do it yourself right from your phone right there. All you need to do this, these are the products. You can pay for DSTV, Airtel, MTN, Glow Mobile, Nine Mobile, PHCN. You know, you can recharge all types, all kinds of products on TGR. And all you need to do this, because this is what the bank is also doing, all you need is to get your own VTU portal. That's all it requires for you to be in business with TGR. They already have the VTU. You are just buying into what they have. It's an already made business that they are calling you to collaborate with them. And all you need to do is to get the VTU portal. Once you have the VTU portal, which is an online vending portal, you can vend for yourself and you can vend for other people. Okay, you can pay for your bills and you can pay other people's bills as well. How expensive is the VTU? It's not a million naira, it's not 500,000. It is not expensive at all. All you need is your phone. You need your phone. You need your phone, your smartphone that from today will not be smarter than you. Just get your smartphone and the phone will make you a lot of money. How do I make money? What do I need to get started? All you need is to buy your packages on TGR. You can buy 5,000 naira package you can buy 10,000 naira package, and you can buy 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or 50,000. The differences are there though. They won't serve you the same way. But if you buy 5,000, you can still buy your recharge on them and you will still get paid. They give us cash back when you buy anything. Once you have the VTU, once you buy a package on Top Up and Get Reward, and you have the VTU, then you can recharge your phones, you can recharge your data, you can recharge for people, and they will still give you the cash back. And then they give you PVs. These PVs, the point values, are gifts for doing business with them. 10 PVs for 5,000, 20 PVs. And these PVs, as they are, 100 PVs, if you buy on 50,000 naira, they are what gets you the company's incentives, because apart from giving you cash back, they also give you incentives like cars, like houses, like travel bonuses, if your PVs accumulate to a certain level. We are going to look at that. If you have any question, just leaving them in the chat box. We are going to attend to your questions later. All right, so when you register on all those packages, they give you back 10% registration bonus. This means that if you are on 50,000 naira, you get 5,000 naira back, like immediately. Immediately you are paying for your registration, you get back 5,000 naira. If you're on 5,000 naira, you get back 500 naira. If you're on 10,000 naira, you get back 1,000 naira, 10% of your registration bonus. Because Top Up and Get Reward is all about giving. It's all about dashing and giving cash back. They are looking for people to work with. They want to populate their database. So they are doing everything possible to make sure that we are there. And then when you now buy anything, when you purchase airtime or data, they give you a cashback of 2% of whatever you have bought. So if you buy 5,000 naira airtime, you get back 2% of 5,000 or 2% of your data value. If you pay for your TV subscription, you get 0.5% of whatever you have subscribed to. And if you pay your PHCN, you have 1% given back to you in a cashback. All right. Now, let's take this scenario. If you have 1%, just 1% of 12 million affiliates, that is people that you are bringing into the business. By the way, there are 3 categories of people in this business. The first category is the category we can term users. We are all users, because if I buy a package and I'm recharging my phone or my device or anything, I am using the platform. Okay, so, and I will get cash back of 2%. If that is all I want to do, that's fine. Then you also have people that are traders, affiliates, and you have people that are traders that want to use this as a business. Okay, so they are buying in bulk and they are reselling. These are resellers. They're also users in a way, but they are making more money by selling to others. Okay, and then we have partners. I'm a partner, I'm a user, I do not sell to others, but I'm a partner. So you can also be a partner. When you are a partner, you get affiliates. Like for instance, 1% of 12 million affiliates. Like if I have 1% of 12 million affiliates, 1% of 12 million people I will be bringing into TGR. This will be 120,000 people. And it's achievable because there are many people in this country. Now, if each of these people buys 200 naira airtime or data daily, I will have 0.15% of the 200, which is 30 naira per person. This is as a partner to TGR. Now, if I have 30 kobo per person, if I multiply my 30 kobo by 120,000 naira, because when it's 30 naira, when it's 30 kobo, okay, we look down on it, we may be looking at it as if, oh, kobo kobo. But when I multiply it by 120,000, you can imagine how much that is. This is a way of making a lot of money that runs to billions actually in TGR. And it's not a joke. I'm not whining you. It's something you will see now because we have done the mathematics. We've put them down in charts and they are real. You can actually earn between 10,000 naira and 100,000 naira daily income from this business. If you are a partner though, because you must be a very heavy user for you to generate 10,000 naira daily. That is 2% of whatever you are using will now be 10,000 naira. But if you are a partner and you are inviting people into the business, this is a possibility. You can earn between 10,000 and 100,000 naira in a day. It's possible. And how do you do this? You have to be in the connecting economy. Just like all these Mark and all of them. Aliko is doing well, but he's in the industrial economy, while all these younger ones are in the connecting economy. And the TGR is actually in the connecting economy. You have to be a connector to make good money on TGR. I'm just telling you the truth. You make money if you are just a user. You make money if you are a seller, but you will make better money if you are a connector. If you are a partner connecting others. And this is where connectivity comes in. It brings love. You can see that it brings love when you connect others, because others also will be enjoying what you are enjoying. This crop of people here are connectors, and I'm glad to be one of them, okay? And you too can be. Connect others, invite others. Every Sunday we have this meeting. All you need to do is to connect others, send the link to them, bring them for the meeting, and let them come and hear good news of how they can make money on their phone. See, Obasanjo is a connector. He connected MTN, and up till tomorrow, he's still earning his 1 naira per person that makes use of a certain code for MTN. Okay, that is what connectivity does for you. Where you are not, money is being made for you there. These are all connectors. The Uber of this world, Facebook, Amazon, Alibaba, Airbnb, they are using technological innovations, just as TGR is trying to do, and they are calling you to connect with them. You see, when you show your friends and relations, it's more money in your bank. Because anytime you recharge or you pay bills, you will always earn. Anytime those you have called into the business, anytime they recharge or they pay their bills, you will also earn. Depending on the package you have come in with, anytime the people that they have brought into the business, anytime they do any transaction on TGR, up to your 10th generation, that is the people under them, under the people under them, under the people under them, to the 10th level, you are still earning. So you are in your house and you are just having alerts. Alerts in your back office. Alerts, 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 up to your 10th generation. And this can amount to a lot, okay? These are some of the benefits of connecting with TGR. I've said all of this in person. If you refer, you will earn. It's just how much you are going to earn that I have not really told you. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what you take. When you refer, direct referral, you will gain 22% of what that person is coming in with. So for instance, I'm here and I refer somebody, the person comes in with 50,000 naira. I get paid 10,450 naira by TGR. That's 22% of the 50,000 naira. Okay, if this person goes all out and invites somebody that I don't even know, I don't have to know the person. I don't even have to know when he or she goes inviting these people. I will earn 5% as an indirect referral bonus. 5% of whatever they are coming in with. And because I registered on 50,000 naira, up to my 10th level, I will be earning 1.5% of whatever they are bringing in without knowing them. I don't have to know them. I don't have to meet them. These are the referral commissions because TGR is looking for partners. They want you to partner with them. They want to build their database. So all these bonuses are coming in back to back. And we all know that a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. You see, the kobo, the 30 kobo, 10 kobo, I'll show you. We've gone to the TGR back office the other time. We are still going to go there. And then you see exactly how this kobo amounts to something. See this beggar, from all the 1 naira, the 10 kobo he makes, he has a water manufacturing bottling company, and he runs transportation business in Lagos. You can see that's Lagos taxi color, and he's a beggar. It's because he's entrepreneurial. You remember I said if you have to run a profitable business, you must manage your resources. He knows how to manage his resources, and he also did not shut down his window. He did not pull down the shade when the opportunity of opening all those factories and starting those businesses occurred. So if you have an opportunity just as you are having tonight, especially if you're a first timer, or if you have been coming and you have been listening and you have been overthinking all these businesses, don't pull down the shade. This is an opportunity for you to make profitable businesses in this economy. Now, this is what I was telling you about being a reseller. You can also make money apart from being a user. You can be a reseller. You are doing client services. You are putting their number and you are selling, and the company will still give you 1.5% bonus. Or you just buy the e-pins, you print them out, and you are selling in your shops, on the streets, anywhere, you still make your money. Okay? When you buy e-pins, you still make your money. If you are an affiliate, you will make money. We have leadership programs. For you to be in the leadership program, you have to do a minimum of coral package. That is 10,000 naira. And when you are in the leadership program, you will win a whole lot of incentives. But for you to be able to do this, to be qualified, you have to start with a minimum of coral, which is 10,000 naira. Or you at least migrate to this, you upgrade to 10,000. All PVs are counted for you. Remember I told you PVs are just the dash they give you. So if you have 10,000 PVs in a month, you have a bonus of 120,000 naira every month. They give you the bonus of 120,000 naira. If you make 25,000 PVs, then you will graduate to be able to travel. You'll have travel incentives of 750,000 naira worth if you have 25,000 PVs. These are all incentives so that you can be on this top up and get reward. People are winning. This is 750,000 qualifier, Momtaza Adeosun. People are winning every time. You can be a gold director and you win a car or a cash reward of 5 million naira if you have 100,000 PVs. And we have people that are already winning this. These are all gold directors. They are gold directors. They are winning the incentives. It's not too difficult to do once you are a partner. This woman, Alhaja Adeosun, bought a Venza with our own money. This, our brother, completed his building with his own money. So people are winning all these incentives. There are so many values in this business. And if you treat it like a business, you know, if you have a business, you write a plan, you write your goals, you do your business plan, you do your marketing plan, you go out and invite people to do whatever you are doing. When you do this, definitely you get paid like it's a business. But if you don't make any effort, then your business is not likely to grow. And we need to create the future we want. Otherwise, it would be a shame because whoever does not create the future he wants will have to endure the future he gets. The governments we have in Nigeria, I'm not too sure they are very sensitive to our plight. Before they came in at all, they have already told you that it's tough time they are bringing. So that's the future they are bringing for you. You may have to endure it if you don't do anything about it. So this is why we are calling you to this opportunity. This is like what I was saying about making a whole lot of money from this business. So if you sign in on the Coral 10,000 Naira package, look, on your level one, you have 22% for people coming in on 10,000 Naira. And you have a commission of 2,090. By the time you have 10 affiliates, you will have made 20,090 Naira. And you have point values 200 PVs. Okay? On your level two, if you have 5%, that's 237. You have 47,500. If you add all of this together, you're already, by the time you get to your level six, you're already on 142,500,000 Naira. And you have 20 million point values. If you can make sure that your 10 is inviting 10, inviting 10, inviting 10, by the time you add all your bonuses, you will have over 150 million on level 6 alone. This had been mathematically calculated, and it is so true. Okay, that's the breakdown. That's the breakdown. You need to start if you really want to make the money and you want to make the influence that you really need this time around. All right. So if you go for the diamond package of 50,000 Naira, just like I did, this is how it will pan out for you. This money you are looking at is achievable. It only depends on how you are planning what you are doing. If you're on 50,000 Naira package, you look for 10 persons that will be on 50,000 with you. And those 10 also look for another 10, for another 10, and you keep building it. You can build it like a club, you know. That's why we say fantastic 10, fantastic 20, fantastic 50, and so on and so forth. It is possible if you take your time to do it. Now, you know, we were talking about businesses that will thrive, things that they need to have. The TGR already has all that they need. They are certificated, they are well registered, they are just looking for affiliates, they are looking for partners. This letter of commendation came from the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy. They cannot be fraudulent and they will have this kind of letter, except if we are saying our governments are not doing a good job. I mean, our government's functionaries are not doing a good job. Okay, this is Top Up and Get Reward Limited CEO receiving an award for the best ICT innovation. All right, that's Mr. Babatunde from the former minister, not the incumbent right now. So I'm just trying to show you that they are very legit. And I want to remind us that it is too risky to be poor. Very, very risky to be poor. Even the Bible says the poor is hated by his own household people, his own kinsmen, you know? So look at these people. They are very rich. They are friends, but they are also playing in the telecom industry. Okay? Senator Akpabio then said that the 200 million that he gave Wike was from his savings from telecoms industry. So this shows you that there's a lot of money to be made in this industry. And we have a company that is calling us to come and play in the industry. So we need to just fall in. Okay? Like this is Professor Shoyinka telling us. We may not be able to rewrite our yesterday, but if we try hard enough, tomorrow could be ours. So let's try our best to make a good tomorrow for ourselves and for our upcoming generation rather. And you know, we also said that whatever you are doing, you need to know how to use your resources properly. If you will be running a good business, Because no matter what resources you have, if you do not know how to make use of them, then you won't be able to run them well. Look at these two gentlemen. One does not know how to use these carpentry tools. The other one knows what to do. So it's the same thing with us. If you have the phones and we are not making use of them, then it's like a waste of resources. We are just wasting the resources. And the kind of money we all use to buy all these phones we are carrying around, it would be a shame if they are smarter than us. Look at this very lazy man. He has everything needed to make very nice chicken soup and rice, but he's waiting for God to come and help him to put light on his stove. Don't let us be like that. Let us turn our phones into income channels. Let's make a lot of money from our phones because that's what we should do. And if you want to cash out on this business, it's very easy. Those who came early saw what I did on the TGR platform. I moved money from the commission wallet to the wallet. It's from that second wallet that I can transfer money to my bank account. From the commission wallet, you transfer to your wallet, and then from the wallet, you transfer to your bank account. It's very, very easy. We are going to demonstrate that shortly because I'll be giving some people some especially the first timers, I'll be giving you some recharges today. So don't go away just yet. So what's your plan B? Especially if you're a salary earner. It's not a sin to be a salary earner. I'm just saying that you need to have a plan B because suddenly the source of income can be taken away from you. The owner of the job can say, come and start and be going. You need other sources of income. Okay, so this little girl is also a 750,000 naira qualifier. You see, the mother has already built a good future for her. If you spend more than 2,000 naira, you spend between 2,000 and 10,000 every single month, then this business is for you. You have to take action today, right away. So in conclusion, to navigate the Nigerian economic landscape, we all know that with God, everything is possible. However, we need to do our own parts because God has given us the thinking faculty to be able to do this. We have to look out for opportunities. We have to be able to adapt quickly. We have to collaborate, just as we are calling you into a collaboration with TGR tonight. We have to be innovative. Make sure that even with your collaboration, you are also innovative. You are looking at what you can do newly. What can you put into this, your businesses? Make sure that you are very innovative. Make sure you do away with stereotype. I was at a gathering yesterday and somebody said, what of those of us, when I was telling them to put their businesses online, because the truth of the matter is, if your business is not online, you will soon be out of business because everybody is online. When I'm looking for the kind of wine, like yesterday, I was looking for the right wine I can take that will not increase the sugar level, that will not give me high blood pressure, that will not. I went online. I don't have the time to be going from shop to shop. Everything is online. Where can I get wine that will not increase bad cholesterol in my life, that will not increase fat, that will not make me fat and all of that? Online, everybody is online. For even how to cook okra, you go online. Who can supply me with a wedu? You go online. So the woman was like, oh, one of those of us that are shy, that's stereotype. You're already saying you are shy, so you cannot go online. Who is looking at your shyness online? All we are saying is put your businesses online because that's where people are. That's where those who will buy your products are. You are saying you are shy. Who cares about your shyness? You know, that is stereotype. This is what we do. This is how we do it. And that we have been selling. What we are telling you is to come and sell more. Okay? So we need to, all those people that will say everything online is fake. You'll be surprised at the caliber of people that even say all these things. You know, oh, you want to do business online? And some of them, oh, they read Bible online. They read their Bible online. They read their Quran online. Some of them look for girlfriends online. To now come and make money online is a problem. I don't understand that kind of mindset. This is why I'm saying that you must also have a mindset surgery. Your mindset should be millionaire's mindset. And you want to do all you can, legitimately do, to make sure you get to your destination, that you have, that's your dream to come true. You have to go online. And the last, but definitely not the least, you have to start your telecom business immediately. If you want to start that your telecom business immediately, put yes for me in the chat box. I want to see your yes in the chat box. If you know that, okay, I've heard tonight and I would like to start my telecom business right away, put yes in the chat box. You see, this same company, they turned 5 years. This TGR turned 5 years in November. So it's not as if they are just a fly in the pan. No, they turned 5 years. And to watch this, like we say in Nigerian parlance, they are giving away these cars by 7th of December. And you can still be a winner. You can still be a winner. It depends on the number of PVs you're able to accrue. And your PVs depends on the number of people you are able to bring in as members, as partners. Okay? So that is it for tonight. You can also win these cars. Thank you for listening. We are going to also have your questions. And like I said, we are going to give some people, the people that came early, we are going to give them some credits. Okay, somebody is saying that many people have tried and they've got their hands burnt. All right, Ibironke, you can unmute yourself and tell us about that. Have you gotten your hands burnt and so you don't want to be involved again? Tell us.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Very
Thank you.
clear.
Thank you so much, madam. And I appreciate your time to explain all this. When you were saying that some people need to get their stereotypes changed and all that, that was what made me to say that when they are very skeptical about online business, it's because probably from my side, actually, and people I know, it's because they have gotten their fingers burnt. That's why. I remember I was talking to somebody recently that it's because, Madam, do this thing. I said, let me tell you my story. She now said, oh, okay, I understand. But of course, you have to get up again. I said, yes, of course, I have to get up again. So I think that is the reason.
The truth is, my dear sister, person wey motor kill, na motor go carry and go mortuary.
Exactly.
No be so. So you cannot say because some people had accidents on the express, so you will never apply the express again. The woman I was even talking about, it wasn't about online business at all. I was talking to them about, I had an event yesterday, talking to them about how to make their businesses bigger, how to make more profits, how to scale their businesses. And we are trying to put processes into all these things. And you see, if everybody is online and your business is not online, where will this everybody online see your business? And then she said, because she's very shy. So I'm like, if you are shy, there are marketers out there that are looking for work. They are not shy. That's their business. Employ them. Put what we are just saying, madam, put your business online and let people see what you are doing, okay? So that's it. But for online businesses, you are very, very right. There are some very, very bad online businesses that you get there today, you start today, and by next tomorrow, the website has already packed up. It happens. But the truth is, Yorubas have a saying, if you don't even buy a lie, you are not likely to buy the truth. But what I always advise people to do is to do their due diligence. For instance, you saw me, I kept referring to this TGR, saying they have an office. They have their office actually in Magodo Phase 2 in Lagos. We know their MD, the CEO. We know that they are legal because they are registered. You don't just dabble into things and jump into them. You know, while you have tried all of this, if they still run away with your money, then at least you will be satisfied that you did your due diligence. And most of the time when you have done due diligence,
Hello? Please, I want us to just express this. I believe it's our network. Probably our network just interrupted. So let's just express patience to come back. Thank you.
Are you able to answer questions, sir?
If anybody
Why
if
won't
anybody
you?
has questions, if anybody has any questions, you can ask.
I posted one
So,
online now on the chat box.
let me read it. Can't hear you again. I hope it's not my own network. No, I don't think it's your network. I believe probably the network interruption is from her side. So I believe
Yes.
she's trying to put. But if anybody has any
Yeah, I
question,
posted a question before then. I said that I saw that this thing has started like over a year ago. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, this program has started over a year ago, and I'm just wondering if there's anybody that has achieved that million mark that was showed us by Madam.
The program
all right.
started.
Okay.
Apologies.
Back.
I was thrown out. You see, I was just saying that my co-host had been thrown out, and then suddenly I saw myself out. All right. Okay, so if we have questions, please let's have them while I go into the. Okay, Ibironka, you still have questions?
Yes, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, Mrs. Obidare, you are a co-host. Please.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Chat box for more questions to give those who came first. I can hear you.
Okay, ma'am. So I was saying that I thank you again for the elaborate explanation, and thank you for your love for to take us out of poverty. So I said that I saw that the program has started like over a year ago. Is there anyone who has reached that million mark that you showed us in the calculation?
Okay, so the business is 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
And we have people that have made over 33 million naira. It's not even 1 million naira. Over that Alaja that I showed you, and then we showed the two daughters had made As at August, I started in August, on the 8th of August. On the 8th of August, 2023. And I know how much I've made. Okay. Please, if you are not talking, kindly mute yourself. There's a background noise from somebody. All right. So Elijah had made over 33 million as at that August when she was. That's why I said, do your due diligence. Part of my own due diligence, I like the question because part of my own due diligence, they were telling me of all this was, okay, who has made this money? I want to see. Then they brought Elijah. Elijah is actually a mathematician, okay? And he was party to the charts you asked, all those charts that you saw. Because, and you know, it's easier when you are into something and, okay, I'm being warned that my internet is not stable.
Yeah, your internet is not stable.
Right, but that's okay. My internet is not stable according to. I hope you can still hear me though. All right, so Elijah did, and she was the head of the calculator. Let me put it that way. So it is possible. And for full disclosure, I'm going to my TGR account now, and I'm going to show you when I started, and I'm going to show you how much I've made. So if you are saying in 1 year, can anybody make this? You will see what I've made. Today is the 12th of November, right? I started on the 8th of August. That's 8th of August to 8th of September to 8th of October to 8th of November. That's like 4 months. So, and our interest really is that when you start, you also do as we are. Let me share my screen with you. And then we go to the TGR. All right. Then I'm going to do in this reward account right now is probably to put some data on a phone since the Wi-Fi is being said to be unstable. And you will see how it goes and what we do. Okay, so this is my TGR account and this is my dashboard. I'm going into my dashboard right now. All right, for those, let me quickly talk about this. For those who were here when we started, remember we came to this dashboard, right?
Yes.
Please, and we left how much in this current balance account? This current commission. Can you remember how much we left?
7 or so, if I remember. I can't
We left
remember.
how much? 77 kobo.
Yes.
Okay. See now, I
7.
already had 2 naira. And me, I was doing my own JJ. I was teaching. I wasn't the one that bought anything. Some people bought, and so this is how money is made in TGR. That's why I knowingly came. If it's somebody who has started long time ago, like Elijah, the time that we were talking, you will have seen a whole lot of movements. You see, this is where the 2 naira came from. Somebody in his house bought Airtel. They gave me 30 kobo, 30 kobo, 20 kobo, 50 kobo. Okay, this is the money I transferred to my wallet when we started. I will do it to my wallet, 1,111 naira. Okay, so this is how money is made in TGR. All right, so this my wallet. This wallet is where I can transfer money to my bank account, and it's in a jiffy. You don't waste time. You just go to that, you click on it, and then you withdraw. You go straight you choose the type of account that you have registered with TGR. If it's, I think my account with them is current, so I put it there, I put the amount, and I send. Although I'm not ready to send the money to my account, I normally wait till about 10 p.m. Please, can you mute yourself since you are not talking? You're not the one presenting, so that we can have a good meeting. Okay, so that is it. All right, so right now, like I said, I would like to buy some data into a phone so that I can have an alternative in case this Wi-Fi shuts down on me. So all I need to do is I go to mobile data, and I click on my service provider. Okay, the phone I want to buy data on, it's an MTN, and it's 0704-305-1901. Okay, you have to be very sure that is the right number, is correct, and that your network is good. For those people that came early, I will be giving out for 5 of you. So the very first 5 out of the people that type that they are new, put your number and your service provider. Your number and your service provider in the chat box. The new people, the first timers that joined us, 5 of you will be given some recharges so that we can use that to know how to recharge in TGR. Put your number and your service provider so that we can do the giveaway for tonight. So I'm trying to get some extra data, 11 GB. Okay. I don't want extra data. Okay, let me do this for this number. That's 1,000. And I will pay. And before I say the transaction is successful. All right, so we are going into that if anything happens right now, I can change. All right, so can you see my screen still?
Yes.
Almost. Okay. Can you please give me the first 5 first timers? We want to give them airtime recharge.
The first person, Ibironke Favor Olubamise.
What's the network?
I guess is Flow.
Nine
Don't
mobile.
get, so let's
Nine
be sure because people can
mobile.
pause.
Nine
If the
mobile.
person has
It's
not
nine
given
mobile.
you the network, just move to the next person.
I gave it. It's nine mobile.
Okay.
So starting with 005.
The number
Yeah,
is
I
080.
ported.
Okay, we know that people can pause. Please mute yourself so that we can have one meeting.
080
Co-host, please give us the number. 0805.
988
Sorry?
0805
I can hear you. 0805. What's the next number?
988
986.
It's 988. It's 988.
988 6269.
0805 988 6 what?
6269. 6269.
Ibironka, is that your number?
Yes, nine mobile.
Today is my business partner's birthday. So we wish Love a very happy birthday.
Okay.
So Ibironka, confirm to us that you got that. Next person, please.
Next person. Nkechi Nze. Nkechi Eze.
What's the service provider?
MTN.
The number, please.
080 33
Okay.
33 68.
Another 33.
No. 080 33 683
Okay.
874.
87 080
08033683874.
Yeah, I think I got that. MTN, you said? That is gone. Next person, please.
Next person. Shrek. Airtel.
Okay. Number?
080.
I'm not hearing you. Whose number?
Can you hear me?
I wasn't hearing you. You said I heard that you said Airtel. So what's the number?
Airtel. The number 080 28 59 2524.
0802 859 2524. Let me just call it and then you confirm it. Don't call it with me. 0802 859 2524.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Thank you. Please, when you get all of this, let us know in the chat box and then we show you how they would refund some money back to me for doing all those transactions. All right, so the fifth person, Abi. Are we on the fifth person?
Fourth person.
The fourth person, okay.
MTN.
All right, number?
070.
Okay.
308.
Sorry?
070.
I got that, 070.
308 13976. 308 13976.
070 308 13976.
Yes, correct.
All right. Thank you. All right. Successful. Next person, please. The last person.
MTN.
Okay. Number? What's the number?
MTN 6722
What's 670? What now?
080 080
080, yes.
6767
08067. I got that.
22
Go ahead.
5836.
5836. 0806 722 5836.
Correct.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so you see, these transactions have gone successfully. Now, let me show you how I will have been renominated. They will have given me some commission right now. You see? You can see that my commission has risen to 42 naira. So this is how we say we make money every time people buys credit. From the transactions I have done, you can see that I have 4 naira from giving out the 200 naira. I had 4 naira, 4 naira, 4 naira, 4 naira. And from the purchase of 1,000 internet data that I made for this phone number, they gave me 20 naira. So this is how money is made. This is how you make money. And I told you that I was going to show you how much somebody's phone is. Sorry, let me just mute everybody because somebody has refused to mute. All right, so when you look at my accounts, you want to look at the commission, you want to look at the point values. Is the Bironka still around? Because you are the one that wants to, we are really,
Yes,
okay, now look at my earnings. All right, so can you stay?
Yes.
All right, so I started only on the 8th of October, of August. And I can show you the date also. We have the date we started. So you can see that. So now if you are able to do this for 1 year, Remember that those who buy things, those that I bring in as my affiliates, when they buy, they still give me because I'm on 50,000. That's an advantage of being on the 50,000 naira package. But it's not compulsory you start with 50,000 naira. If you cannot, you can start on whichever level, but you make sure that you upgrade so that you won't lose anything. Okay? So because it's also with your people that you are brought in, their PVs also accumulate for you. And from their PVs, you are going to win a lot of incentives. So when you look at point values, these are my point values. There isn't anything one needs to look at. I've already done over 5,000 point values cumulative. This is not my own doing alone. Everyone that are signed under my structure, whenever they make PVs, they give them to me as well. So somebody is in his house and is signing on, and I'm getting the downline registration PVs and all of that. That's how PVs are made. Okay. So now if you want to see when I started, because you might be thinking that, okay, maybe she had even started since last year and she's not telling us. Let me show you. This is my profile. Okay. I told you I started with 50,000, that's diamond package. And this is all that is it to me. This is my referral code. That's my name, Flourishing Great K, because I'm going to flourish. I'm flourishing and I'll keep on flourishing by the grace of God. Because my username is Flourishing Great K. Date joined, can you see it? 08/08/2023. So that is it. You can change your password, you can change whatever. That's my profile. I am a diamond. All right. So there isn't anything about this that you cannot really do. It's the easiest, like I normally tell people, it's the easiest business that I have seen in recent times. All you need to do is to tell people to come and save money, because that's what we are doing. We are saving money just as we are making money. You also have personal sales points. Your personal sales points is personal to you. So it's not about what others have done in your structure. It's about what you are doing. And they also give you incentives for making so much of personal sales points, depending on how many you have made. So if we do not have any, do we have any question actually? Is there any question either from members before I navigate off this, my TGR dashboard? Do we have any member here that will need
Yes.
to? Okay, Ibironka, you have your hand up. Go ahead
I'm
and
sorry.
ask.
I hope I'm not asking too many questions.
It's okay. That's how
Sorry.
we learn. That's how we learn. That's how we learn.
Okay, I learned that there is 100,000 and there is a 50 after the 50,000. So what's the
Yes.
difference? That's
Okay.
one.
So
Then
the
sorry, ma, can I
let me
finish?
just answer you
Okay.
straight off. The difference between 50,000 naira package and 100,000 naira package right now is not much. That's why we are all stopping at 50,000. Immediately we see, although well, for your PVs, if you sign in on 50,000, you get 100 PVs. But if you sign in on 100,000, you get 200 PVs. That's the major difference for now. But in your reward, you still win to your 10th generation. It's still the same thing. So that's why most of us are on 50,000 package. Okay. Your next question. Ibironka, you are muted. You were going to ask something else.
Yes, thank you. I forgot now.
All right. So any other
Okay,
question
no
from someone
problem.
else? Even if you are a member and you have question about back office, we are at the back office now so that I can show you, you know. Go ahead, please, and ask your question.
All right, madam, thank you. I wanted to ask that if I start with 50,000, must I bring somebody that is 50,000, or they can be on any level?
They can be on any level. All you need to do is also to let them know the advantages of being on 50,000. But if somebody doesn't have 50,000, you cannot force that person to start on 50,000. But if they have 50,000, you are able to tell them the advantages. It's better for them to start on 50,000 now. But it's not compulsory. That's your question. It's not compulsory at all. You can bring in people on any level at all. Members, we are in the dashboard now. If you have any question, ask your questions now before we call it a day. All right, so I want to assume that there is no question. And so we'll be coming to the end of the Zoom meeting today. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for wishing Love a happy birthday. Right. Amen, Bichi, thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So go back to the person who has invited you. We have the meetings every Sunday, 5 p.m. on Sundays. My friend Love, whose birthday is today, was supposed to take the call today, but because she needs to enjoy, and she's enjoying with a live program. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are truly grateful for your presence here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, since nobody has anything to ask, we have come to the end of the show, and we wish everybody a great evening. Thank you so much for all the wishes. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.